Welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the San Francisco Giants have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Brandon Williamson. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And, Chris, that, of course, a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
And here it comes. On the ground to the left. Story sends it over to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, Jordan Hicks. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Just off the inside.
Great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And there's the ball.
That's the ball.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now the number 2 hitter, Will Benson. Still hitless in the series. First pitch misses. One out, base is empty. That
That's
misses,
down. That's
and
the
now
ball.
2-0. That one catches the corner for a strike. The pitch. And that
That's the
one
ball.
a
Low.
little below the knees. And the count is 3-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Rafael Devers, the next to hit, takes ball one. That's off the mark, and that's ball two.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Chapman makes the play, and there's two away. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jake Fraley.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. That one missed. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one finds the zone. 3 balls and a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
3-2 on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10 on the ground. Estrada. That's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Williamson back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Soler measures 6 feet 4 inches. 32 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Hard hit left side. One up, one down. Here's Elliot Ramos. That one blasted deep to right. Benson going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Spencer Steer stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
1-0.
And a swing and a line drive into right field. Corrals it, and that'll do it. And we're back. Jonathan India at the plate. Here comes a pitch. And that one hit 97 on the gun. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate different.
Nice grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Jake Fraley in the box now. No balls and a strike. Inside, just missed. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. No score here in the second. That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Tosses across the first. 2 up, 2 down. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And back here in Cincinnati, now it's Tom Murphy. The lefty fires. That misses the zone. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Misses off the plate, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And a pitch. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Stevenson makes the grab, and there's one down. Now Marco Luciano.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And it's second. Popped up first base side. Flores moving under it. Out number 2.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Devers racing over to make the catch. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. The pitch. And that's in the dirt.
Low. Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. In there at the knees, 2-2. Line drive, and now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay throw, not going to get him. He's in there.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. No outs. Runner on second. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Steer makes the grab, and there's one away. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Stevenson, the runner at second with one away. Next offering misses down and away. And down on strikes he goes. And there are two down.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
The next offering misses. 1-1. And another ball. Runner at second, two down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And the inning is over. One hit, one left. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Thairo Estrada. And that one is lifted in the air. Benson sizes this one up, makes the grab, one away. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Almost got him. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Friedel under it. Snags it for the second out. And up next for San Francisco, Jorge Soler. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one finds its way through. So digging in, Elliot Ramos. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Fourth inning underway. No score. Hot shot to third. Devers throws on to first. That ends the frame. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And that one clips the corner.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
The 1-2 stays alive. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two now. Got him looking for the K.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. It's a fun at bat to watch.
And now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
No, that's out.
Just missed. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Steer takes it to the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Next for Cincinnati, Jonathan India. That one misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That's through there for a strike.
1-1.
2 outs. And 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Reds down in order, and we are still ready now for the 5th inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Spencer Steer. First pitch, not close. Steer in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. And there's a base hit, and aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
To the left side, but it is well fouled. Lined into right. And there's one down. So up next, Luis Matos. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. Goodbye, home run. He'll touch them all. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
And now, Marco Luciano. Hard hit, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Lifted in the air down the left side. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that is that. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Hicks back to work. Ground ball up the middle. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Matt McClain will hit next. Just missed. There's the strike up high. And now it's even 1-1. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one for strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's the ball.
Just missed. 2-2 now. On the ground to third. Chapman goes to second for 1. On to first, double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one gets down for a hit, and that extends the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Ball. That one off the mark, and it's 1-1.
Strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Bounce to the right. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. That's the inning. Top 6. And digging in for San Francisco, Thairo Estrada. The pitch. That one the other way. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and it's caught for the out. Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. He's been a great free agent sign. Estrada over at first with one away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner makes the turn at second. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle.
Pitcher for the Reds, Lucas Sims.
And this marks the 60th time he's come on the pitch so far this year. Clearly a very relied upon arm in this bullpen.
And here is Elliot Ramos on the ground right side, and it goes just foul.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could miss this game wide open.
0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate. You got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Bounced up the middle. Story tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Spencer Steer getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. McLean on to first. That ends the inning and stop. Bottom of the 6th, and now the center fielder TJ Friedl. Taylor Rogers will take over here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game can go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
The pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Matos pulls it in on the run. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. And there's a foul ball.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And they get the out. And here is Devers.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
The Reds trail to the 6th. Just missed.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And another ball. Good eye right there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
The Giants leading by 3 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Tom Murphy. Now he steps out as time is granted. So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Blake Sable. Sims back to work.
1 ball,
outside.
No
Line drive, caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Now Bob Melvin going with a pinch hitter. Michael Conforto. One out. The base is empty for him. Lifted in the air, right center field. Drifts towards it. And there's two away. Two outs. Base is empty. And now Marco Luciano. That's outside. 1-0.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Nobody on here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. Staying in the game on defense, Blake Sable. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. So Luke Jackson gets the call.
And we all know about a slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The wind of the pitch. Flores at the plate and takes high there.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And that's in there at the knees.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now it's the Reds DH, Jonathan India.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And he's safe at first. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. In there at the knees, that's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. The Reds trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Ball one there.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Got him. And there's 2 away. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. 2 outs. Up the middle. And it's through for a hit. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And the batter now, Tyler Stevenson. Tying run is
2-1 to count.
That's down and in. India over at second. McLean at first. 2 out of the inning. Strike 2.
Count is full.
Swing and a miss. And that is that. So they strand a pair. 8th inning coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Reds nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth, Emilio Pagan.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Up next is John.
And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. 1 for 3. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Pagan, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz loosening up for manager David Bell. Antone warming up as well at the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. And a pitch.
No, that's it.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Last half of the 8th. On to the bottom of the 8th. In now for the Reds, Trevor Story. New pitcher on now, Tyler Rogers.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff. It's tough to square up.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Strike on the inside corner. And it's 0-2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2.
That's a ball. 1-2.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
One down, base is empty.
That's the ball. 2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder,
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Back to the mound. He's got it. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, T.J. Antone.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And a pitch. Soler leading things off and takes a strike. Action in the pen down there. Fernando Cruz getting ready to go. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to put the balance to it.
The punch out there, and a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And the batter now, Elliot Ramos. Up and in, and that is ball one. Antone, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wind to kick the pitch. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. And he deals. Line drive, speared at first. Flores steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. And up next for the Giants, Spencer Steer. Out to short, Story. Zips it across, and that's the third out. Last chance for the home team. Here's Rafael Devers. New arm out of the bullpen, Camilo Doval. He last pitched 2 days ago. And here it comes. And that's outside, and that's ball one. That one at the knees for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Righty delivers. Pitch misses. It's 2-2. And there's a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
So Devers will take his base.
Take your base.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with a free pass.
Flores in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Nobody out. Runner at first.
When a leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Goes down looking. Jonathan India, the next to hit for the Reds. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Doval, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. The Giants trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Fired to second. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
He's up to triple digits with that save. 100 for his career now, and he's become an artist when it comes to closing out ball games.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error, they left 3 runners on base. For the Reds, no runs, 4 hits, no errors, they left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.